Security forces have busted a terror hideout from encounter site in Kishtwar. They have literally made a whole kitchen with a proper cooking range. This hideout was busted in the area of Chatroo in Kishtwar. This comes days after an encounter broke out in a remote forested area. The encounter had broken out during a joint cordon and search operation in Sonar village near Mandral Singura in the Chatroo belt around Sunday noon. The operation is still underway and so far one special forces personnel has lost his life while 7 others have been injured. Ajay Jandial joins us live for more on this story. Ajay, what can you tell us about this bust in Kishtwar?
They has to be neutralized because according to information 8 army jawan, they basically were injured after terrorists hiding in the forest area. They opened fire. One of Indian army jawan, he attained martyrdom while fighting with the terrorists, but the challenge is for the security forces is that it's a thick forest area, hilly terrain, and the temperature is in the minus. So security forces were basically, when doing the search, they were not having any specific input that where these terrorists are hiding. When they reach near that spot, the terrorists open fire. So massive, terror hunt is going on, and the Jammu Kashmir Police Army and the CRPF is on the job.
Absolutely. Now, Ajay, unfortunately, we are learning that a Jawan has been unfortunately martyred in this encounter. But if you tell us about the kind of bust, this is obviously a big win for security forces because this hideout was pretty comprehensive. There was a whole kitchen there with a proper cooking range and many other stores and essentials as well.
Vinith, right after when this operation was going on and terrorists basically, when they open fire on the security forces, then they flee from that area because it's a forest area which spread in many kilometers. So that's why they might have changed their location. But security forces, they are continuing doing the searches, and during the search operation, they have busted this hideout basically, which was used by terrorists to hide themselves and survive in the chilly weather. Because security forces know that there are several hideouts that terrorists have made inside the forest area, and these hideouts has to be busted so that they can neutralize all the terrorists over there. So hideout have been busted, and the utensils, food items, and other things have been recovered from the spot. But yes, they are still are behind the terrorists to ensure that terrorists, wherever they are going, they has to be traced and they has to be neutralized.
All right. SP Vaid, former Jammu and Kashmir DGP, is also joining us now on the broadcast. SP Vaid, I think this was possibly the highest in terms of altitude hideout of the terrorists, reportedly of the Jaish. Certainly a big win for the security forces with its bust.
Good evening, Uday, to you and to all your viewers. See, undoubtedly it is a big success, and I know Chatroo area of Doda, Kishtwar, Doda. It's very difficult terrain and such a high 12,000 feet. You can imagine the amount of cold, amount of thick fog. It would be snow. In fact, it's so chilly there. And in spite of all that and such a fortified hideout, the brave Jawans have managed to go there. But see, escaping a grenade attack, it's very difficult. If you are climbing up and a grenade is lobbed on you, however brave you may be, you are likely to get injured, or even as we lost our colleague today. So, tribute to him and to our brave security forces, the army, the paramilitary, J&K police, whoever were conducting this operation. But my point is, which I want to mention here, so much of cooking material, the whole kitchen was available there. Bags of rice, ghee, eggs. How all these things coming? They cannot obviously come from Pakistan. So if you remember in old days, those who know the basic policing, if in any area a murder used to take place, the SHO with his contingent would camp in that village for bloody 1 week or 10 days, call all the people all around, find out who has provided this material to the terrorist. After all, the investigation can reveal where did this rice come from, which nearby shopkeeper or the household sold this or gave it, gifted them, or under coercion or whatever. Where did this ghee come from, or eggs come from? You can, through intelligence, find out through the investigation which people around that area, which villages have supplied this, and identify the people, hang them then and there. So I think that kind of basic policing is required. This is, I think, for the 6th or 7th time I'm seeing terrorists escaping. There was an encounter in Kathua a few days back in Bilawar Tahsil, which was almost terrorism-free, even in the height of terrorism. We had terrorists escaping in Basantgarh area of Udhampur, then in the Ramnagar area of Udhampur district. So I think we need something is amiss in the basic policing investigation. That the army officers, army jawans are doing a tremendous job, but police who are all police officers are working very hard to track them down. But something basic is amiss. We need to find out the people who are helping them. These are, after all, Pakistanis. How are they getting all this material? The investigation needs to go in depth and find out the people supplying this. Yes.
More breaking news, in fact, also coming in now. Stay with us. Kishtwar search operation is continuing beyond 36 hours. The operation was suspended on Sunday night due to dark